Kelly Bills Talk. We keep it real. We keep it raw. We keep it authentic. Mafia. Mount up.
What's up, Bills Mafia? It's your boy Prime here at Kelly Bills Talk. I've had some time to process what's happened. If you jumped into my live stream during the game, you saw me in there with Martin and Tony, and I tried to hold it together in there, but this one hurt real bad. And it's not the fact that it's 4 in a row, and I don't want to be in here, woe is me. I don't know. I'm not on here looking for sympathy. I mainly wanted to give Kansas City their flowers and what they are accomplishing right now in the modern era is something that has obviously never been done and probably will never be done again. They are making history right now. And I think it sucks to be on the losing end of that history being written for multiple years. And the best thing I probably can equate it to is the Kansas City Chiefs are the Harlem Globetrotters, and we're just the team that gets put in there to play them. Can't make a shot, fumble it, throw the ball away, get our shorts pulled down, and it's really shitty to be on the losing end, and 100% flowers to the Chiefs. What they're doing is remarkable. That Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce trio is what they're doing right now is something that we'll probably never see again in modern sports. I'm absolutely devastated that we couldn't pull it off, America. I put a lot into this team, and I get emotional. I know if you were in there watching my live, shout out to Tom Grossi and all the Raiders. I try to hide it, whether it's with antics or, I lean on my friends. But, I mean, this was just an absolute gut punch. And anybody, whether you're a content creator or you're just a regular fan of the Buffalo Bills, it hurts. Because we're invested with our time. We're invested with money. Mostly time. Right? I've been a Buffalo Bills fan since I can remember. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and say I was a Buffalo Bills fan since I was 1 year old. By proxy, maybe, because my family is from Buffalo. I used to live in Buffalo. So was I in a Buffalo Bills onesie? Yes. But I like to start counting from when I remember actually watching games, right? So, 5, 6, 7 years old. I'm 34. And I said it in a couple live streams before. We have to break the cycle, man. We have to. I don't want to be my father, who's been a Bills fan for 50 years and has had to go through 4 Super Bowl losses and just continues to go through hell. My grandfather, my grandparents, people that have been Bills fans since before them. And it's like, when does this cycle break? I don't get it. I'm going to dive into the game here eventually. Josh Allen was not MVP Josh tonight. Our play calling, sketchy. We didn't have the mojo that we've had in the last couple weeks, second half of the season. We didn't have it. Our play calling was atrocious at best in crucial downs. And what I mean by crucial downs, again, I'm going to go back and watch it. But, 3rd and 5 on a must-have drive. 3rd and 5. It was between 3rd and 5 and 3rd and 7. And you throw a wide receiver screen to Amari Cooper for no yards. Why? This team is built around Josh Allen. It's the only reason why we made it this far. He is the only reason why we made it this far. This team lives and dies by 17. And when you're playing against a goated team like Patrick Mahomes and an absolute master class coach like Andy Reid, there's no room for mistakes. And I get it for all the NFL fans out there, fans of other teams. They absolutely, oh my God, the Bills, the Chiefs, what an all-time showdown. Memorable games, edge of my seat games. But man, on the other end of that, brother, you got a fan base that's hurting real bad. And I know a lot of people, unfortunately, that are from Buffalo, currently live in Buffalo, and they just can't anymore. And I'm not talking about just because we lost tonight, but over the last couple of years, even before we had Josh Allen, they're like, I can't. I cannot mentally, physically, I can't go through it anymore. I'm done. I'm either not watching football anymore or I'm just going to follow another team. I have a family member, an uncle, mid-50s, diehard Bills fan all his life. Last couple of years, last 5-10 years, he's like, I can't do it anymore. He's a Chargers fan now, diehard Chargers fan. Yeah, so he's probably still suffering, but you know what? I just think it's getting out of that mindset, and being a Bills fan is like being stuck in a poverty mindset, man. It's a repetitive, vicious cycle. It's flash in the pan. It's, oh my God, we won the division. We got in the playoffs. We won the first round. We won the divisional. We're in the AFC championship game and we lose. And I have a tough time not praising the Chiefs. Honestly, good for you. Enjoy it. Honestly, and this is no slight. This is no hatred towards the Chiefs one bit. Enjoy it. Ride it. Ride high. Bump what people say about the refs. All the narratives. Because one day when you lose Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, it might be rough, right? So enjoy the ride. Congratulations again. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations. You were the better team. Mahomes wanted it. Josh Allen, like I said, did not play like MVP Josh Allen. And oh my God, I'm gonna be hurting for the next couple of days. And unfortunately, call it, being a Bills fan since day one, or, my loyalty because I served in the Marine Corps. Maybe that plays into it, but I can never see myself leaving this team. But tonight, after this loss, and I rode the 5 stages of grief in probably within like 30 minutes, I went through it. Losing to Kansas City again, possibly one of the best team in all of American sports history. There's a lot of, I don't know. In my opinion, Buffalo had the better team on the football field. Josh Allen, in my opinion, take the Super Bowls away, and you're looking at, if none of them had a Super Bowl, I think Josh Allen's a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. But I don't know. Tyler Bass, at least he made his field goals and extra points. I'm going to dive into it. No matter how bad it hurts, I got to rip that Band-Aid off, whether it's tomorrow or the day after. I got to get into it. It really hurts, because, I allude to this in some of my videos, but, I deal with things in my personal life, and there's certain things that I lean on, whether for strength, for, I'm not going to say coping, but there's things that I lean to and I gravitate to help me with my personal struggles that I deal with. And the Buffalo Bills are one of those things. My family, my friends, and the Buffalo Bills. And watching them lose in the postseason after it's been you're mentally and you're physically geared up for a big monumental game, and having so many people behind you to just squander it away is a low blow. Very low blow. I couldn't come on exactly right after I turned off the live stream for the other video, as I cried. To be honest with you, I cried after the game. And I feel for Josh Allen. I feel for Sean McDermott. I don't think this loss, I might say things sometimes that, this loss is 100% on Allen. This is 100% on McDermott. This loss is on a lot of people. And I don't know the future. I don't know the future of Sean McDermott. I don't know the future of Joe Brady. All I could look forward to is, watch the Chiefs win a 3-peat and potentially turn around and make it a 4-peat. Maybe that's just the natural pecking order of the next 10, 15 years, however long Mahomes and Allen play. But I think about things a lot deeper. And when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, and when he does retire and they do all the 30 for 30s and he's a first ballot Hall of Famer and he gets in, whenever they show highlights of just his career, Josh Allen will forever be in that man's shadow. You will not be able to talk about Patrick Mahomes without talking about Josh Allen falling short against Mahomes in the postseason. There's a lot of feelings rushing through my head right now. A lot of it is guilt, shame, anger, sadness, depression, whatever you want to call it. And one of the things, I talked about it was that crucial play call to Amari Cooper and just the failed tush pushes, the snowplow. We got manned. We got beasted. If you were to tell me before this game how many times they stop our snowplow or our tush push, I would call you a liar. Do I believe that Josh Allen got that first down on the 4th and 1? I do. When you have a side judge that's the closest to the play signal first down, before his forward progress was stopped, bro, he was on that line. Shout out to Mac Hollins. Beast. Way to prove me wrong, brother. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Is anybody that's rocked with me since the beginning of the season, Mac Hollins was on my shit list in the beginning of the season. I said, why did we get him? He's not good. He's trash. He kept us in this game. Josh Allen kept us in this game. James Cook, beast, kept us in this game. Josh Allen threw for 230-something yards tonight, right? No picks. Should have. And I hope nobody gets on Kincaid. It was a Hail Mary pass. Bills didn't pick up the blitz. Josh Allen had no time to step into the pocket, and he threw that ball off his back foot. It was a prayer ball. Did it hit his hands and chest? Yeah. Are they expected to catch those? Sure. Was he covered by 3 guys and possibly didn't see the ball until it was too late? Probably. And he dropped it. And he'll live with that forever. As will we. So I hope we don't crucify that man for trying his best. You know, on that play that Allen just chucked it off his back foot, though, I will go back and watch the tape. But boy, did it look like Khalil Shakur was wide open on a crosser. And when I say wide open on a crosser, I mean we probably score on that play. Wide open. You know what? Like, unlike other channels, I know a lot of people, you know, Bills content creators, other content creators, they're going to pick this game apart. And they're going to bring up 800 plays. You know, obviously not 800, but they're going to bring up about 800 plays that if Allen would have went somewhere different than where he did, we probably would have won the game, right? That's also coming, you know, from the perspective that you don't have 6 200-plus pound NFL linebackers, defensive linemen, and corners 2 feet in front of your face ready to break your back, right? What do you do in that situation? I mean, could Allen have hit it on that crosser? Maybe. He has the arm strength. But if he already had to step on his back foot, and I mean, those guys were all over him immediately. I mean, Josh Allen had no time to step up into the pocket. He had no time to elude. He had no time to break contain. Hats off to Steve Spagnuolo. Hats off to Andy Reid. Hats off to that entire fan base. Go win the Super Bowl. Go get the 3-peat. You know, especially for the fans. You know, and I'm talking like the diehard KC fans, right? The ones that have born and raised in Missouri, were with the Chiefs back when they were terrible, right? And they deserve it. I'm not going to go as far as saying bandwagon fans, you deserve it, because you don't. But for the ride or dies like me, like the guys over at Buffalo Fanatics, Dan Mitchell, I'm sorry. You know, all the content creators on the Buffalo side, Kansas City fans like us, like the ones I mentioned, right? Rico, Bot, Dan, myself. Those are the Kansas City fans, the ones that take it as serious as we do. Those are the ones that I hope are riding this incredible high right now. And I hope they're enjoying it. You know, I'm absolutely enjoying what we're getting out of Josh Allen. I am enjoying winning 13 games in the regular season. I'm excited to watch our games on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays. I'm excited now. I have gone, as all of us have gone through torturous times after the Drew Bledsoe era, and, you know, insert quarterback name here because we've had about 50. Watching these Bills now has been nothing short of electric. I love them. I will continue to love them. It just might take me a little while to cope with not being able to get over the hurdle. And I really hope that one of these days, one of these years, it's something that we can finally break the curse, get over the hurdle, and make it happen. And if you look at the city of Buffalo in general, not only do you have the Bills, they have the Buffalo Sabres, right? Closest they've ever come was the Stanley Cup with Brett Hull, foot in the crease, right? Against the Dallas Stars. And, I've heard it growing up as a joke. Buffalo is a drinking town with a sports problem. And it's something that we're gonna have to get over. It's got to happen. Statistically, realistically, however you want to look at it. I got to do a deep dive into. I don't want to come on here and start talking shit, but I want to deep dive into our cap situation. I want to deep dive into try to get a sense of what this team is going to look like next year. But I'm telling you right now, and this is coming from a place of just depression and raw emotion, there are some players on this team that will not be on this team next year. It is what it is. One of those players I can tell you right now that I want him off this team immediately is Kyrie Elam. Just from the cockiness that man had when he got drafted to him just being absolute dog shit is nothing short of amazing. You finally get your chance to shine. You come in, you start almost the entire second half, and you gave up 2 penalties. You're giving fucking 12-yard cushion to Patrick Mahomes. Bro, we're not playing the Patriots, bro. We're not playing Caleb Williams. Right? QBs that might not see that. Mahomes, as soon as he saw how much space you gave them off the line, all day. That's all day. Mahomes, if you noticed, took how many shots downfield tonight? I'll go back and watch, but I'm just going to say 1. And it was that deep ball to Worthy. He is a very methodical, check down, mid-range king. He is 100% okay with getting 6, 9, 7, 8, 6, 8, 9. That's how you win games. That's how you win games. Methodically move the ball down the field. And for Kyrie Elam to be boasted and doubted as a lockdown man corner, to just get absolutely dogged the entire night, it sucks. I mean, I don't know how much or what else that man needs. I even forgot when he was drafted. Was his second? This is like his second or third year on the team. And you just haven't gotten better, dude. And that's another thing. I've been saying it all year. Our defense is sketch. We should have never signed Von Miller for the amount of money that we gave him. We've gotten absolutely nothing out of Von Miller. Has he had sacks this year? Yeah. But when it mattered, tonight, when he was on the field, yeah, I get it. Picked up the fumble against the Ravens. Right. He's old, man. Von Miller might be done, and I'm okay with that. I need to do a deep dive into our no shit cap situation because I don't know if Amari Cooper's old too. He might not be on the Bills roster next year, and I'm okay with that. Maybe we make a play and go get Scary Terry. I don't know. Terry McLaurin. But we need somebody. We absolutely need somebody. Keon Coleman, he tried. I know he plays his heart off, plays his butt off, plays his heart out. But there was a lot of routes tonight where he can't get separation. Nobody's falling for those double moves. You know what I mean? McDuffie was all over your ass. It's going to be a rough watch, but I wanted to come on here and let y'all know I'm okay. If you watched my other live stream, I was going through it. Like I said, I went through the 5 stages of grief. but I'm okay. Just want to let y'all know I'm doing well. I'll take my time. I'll go through, kind of do like an analysis. You know, it might take a day or two. You know, I try my best to do as much content as I can. You know, not only dealing with work, family, and some of the personal things I have going on in my life. And I try my best to get on here and do content. And like I said, this is an outlet for me. Being a military, being a combat veteran, this is something that helps me. It really does. And the love and support that I have been shown, not only tonight, but the weeks and the months leading up to tonight, has been nothing short of amazing. And thank you to everybody, whether we're friends, whether we're family, whether you just saw my content and you're rocking with me, man. Thank you. Because it's times like these where we got to stick together. The entire fan base, we have to stick together in times like these. We have to be able to pick each other up and say, look, brother, I know it hurts, but we'll be okay. You know, it's okay not to be okay. Well, I wanted to jump on here real quick, give you my post-game reaction, my post-game thoughts, you know, my post-game feelings. But, you know, stay tuned. I'll be live here maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Hopefully I'm in a better state of mind, not as depressed. But I hope to catch y'all in the next one. And you know what? If you take anything out of this video, it's that we're here and we're rocking with the Bills no matter what. So I super appreciate y'all. Cali Bills is going to continue on. Bills Mafia is going to continue on. If you want to be on the show, hit me up. Find me on Facebook. Shoot me a DM. Leave a comment. I'll get a hold of you. I'd love to have you on. But until then, y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. And go Bills.